Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And we're going to bring in the Divine Masculine Secrets of the Soul deck today to connect with their soul and what they want to say. And they've expressed in the earlier reading today that they love you very much. They're curious about what you're doing. They're wondering about you. So we're going to use this deck to go a bit deeper today. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What do they want to express today? So I've got two cards that flew out. These are the cards sticking out here. This card flew out and this card. So I'm going to start with those two cards. I still feel there's more cards to come out though. So I'm going to shuffle again. So this card moved. And these cards. Now they're giving me crows intuitively. So I feel if you're hearing crows, that's a huge sign of their return. It's a huge sign that they want to communicate. It's a huge sign that they are right now communicating with you in a very psychic way. And they're connecting with you in a very psychic way. So, and it doesn't matter how many times you hear the crow call, whether it's one time or three, they're giving me fear as well. It's a sign to release fear because they are definitely on their way. Now, when we see eagles, they give me a lot of fear. When we see eagles are a sign of power and strength and their return, that this has been manifested, that they're on the way to you. What I'm connecting with today is, if you're seeing crows or hearing crows especially, because you may not even see a crow, you may just hear it, it's a sign that they're releasing all that fear to overcome their fears, to reach out or communicate or to be with you. So they are releasing their fears to be with you. And they are connecting that with you in a very psychic way and showing that to you through a crow. So a crow cawing, and I feel that's what they're going to do. You're going to hear a crow. See, when crows caw, when you hear a crow go, wah, 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 when you hear a crow, that's your sign that they are preparing to reach out. So the first message is everything leads me back to you. And it's so true. It's so true. Everything leads me back to you. This is about trusting the universe because all paths lead home. And the universe has an amazing way of creating the way. What we tend to do on this journey is get in the way. We try and force things, make things happen, or we're just in fear that it's never going to happen. And it's about having faith that the universe will create the perfect way at the perfect time. And it's not just about the way being created. And Archangel Raguel, the harmonizer of heaven, is working on that. They're giving me a block in the throat chakra. They're working on this right now. The angels are working on this right now to bring you back into communication. This is why you're being asked to have no fear about it by the crow, because the universe is creating the way and everything will fall into place in divine timing. Over the years and over the amount of time you've been together or you've been in separation, the amount of time you've been in this connection, there's been amazing things unfolding in your life. But if you're getting in your own way, trying to control it, you have to step out of the way because everything leads them back to you through the signs, the synchronicities, the things they do, the jobs they have, the people they spend time with. Everything leads them back to you physically and emotionally. Emotionally, they have an understanding that you are the one. Physically, they will be guided back to you in some amazing way. Whether the universe actually picks them up and puts them where you are through their circumstances, or reminds them of you through their circumstances, or something happens to bring you together. So the universe is already on this. You can have faith in that. And they are saying to you, my circumstances may change, but my feelings for you never will. So in other words, it doesn't matter where they go and live, who they get married to or spend time with. It doesn't matter what job they do. It doesn't matter what their circumstances are. They will never, ever, ever stop loving you because everything leads them back to you because you belong together. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. You're going to be together in divine timing. And this really resonates with me in my own personal journey as well, things that I've been finding out recently of how the universe creates the way to bring you back together. So have faith in love and have faith in the universe because God knows all and sees all and is all. And he has an amazing plan for your life, but you have to put trust in him. Not long ago, I shared a short and it was by I don't know who created it. But what it was two people. It's like a mum and a daughter, and they were baking, and the mother was kind of putting flour on the rolling pin and rolling the pastry out, and the daughter was kind of watching and was getting impatient, thinking, I can do it better than you, I can do it quicker than you. And she took the rolling pin off her mother and put the flour on and started rolling, and it just all went in her face, and she had flour all over her face. And really that's what we do. We try and rush God's plan, and God's there doing it the right way, and we're saying, no, I can do it better than you, I know better than you. And of course you don't. And you might think, I'd never say to God that I know better than he does. And of course we wouldn't. But when we're trying to force or rush things, that's exactly what we do. It's like God's writing your story and you're trying to steal the pen and write it your own way. So understand that no matter where your person is today, no matter who they're with, no matter what job they're doing, no matter what they're going through, their feelings for you will never change. You are the one. You always were and you always will be. It's just a feeling, a knowingness. It's like in the Matrix, where in the first Matrix film, that Trinity just knows that Neo is the one. She just knows in her soul and her heart. Neo doesn't even believe it. Neo doesn't believe it. No, it's not me. I don't believe I'm the one. But she knows it. And guess what? He is the one. So you know it even when they don't know it themselves. So have faith in what you know. I hurt and panic when I think of you with someone else. And that's what they're worried about right now. They're curious. Who are you with? What you do? Because you may have been pulling your energy back into yourself, and they've been feeling that. So they are starting to get worried that you've moved on, or there's someone else giving you time or attention. And that makes them panic. It makes them hurt. They hurt and panic when they think that you could move on, because they are needing to leave a situation and they're worried about their time running out with you. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to mess it up. And even though they are doing it the right way by taking it slower and doing it the right way, if they have to leave a situation, they're still afraid you're going to meet someone else and move on. And they may have vivid dreams about you being with someone else, and it scares them. It makes them wake up in a panic and a hot sweat, and it's like a nightmare to them. I hurt and panic when I think of you with someone else. It's my worst nightmare. And the weight of us is on my mind, and I'm struggling to sleep. So they're definitely struggling to sleep because they're thinking about you, and they may be waking up in a hot sweat, panicking about what you're doing. And that's when they can come downstairs and kind of go on the phone or go on the computer to have a little Google and see what you're doing. Where are you? Are you out? Who are you spending time with? What you're doing? So they're really thinking about you today because they love you. So they're saying the weight of us and the weight of the things that I need to do to be with you, to make us and us, is on my mind. I'm struggling to sleep. I'm trying to work it out. I know what I want to say, but the words won't come out. So they may be lying awake trying to find the words. I know what I want to say. How do I put that into words? The words don't come out right. How do I speak my truth? They may be writing on the phone a message they want to send to you, and then they delete it because it doesn't seem to sound right, or it doesn't feel right to them if they want to send that right now because of their situation. I feel like there's so many things they want to express to you, so many things they want to say to you, but their fear is holding them back, or their karmic situation is holding them back, or their own stress and insecurity is holding them back. So if you're hearing that crow caw, that's a sign to have faith, to have patience, to believe in God's plan, because they will find their way back to you, because their soul knows your soul. My soul knows your soul, because we are one soul. We are one. It doesn't matter where I go, what I do. It doesn't matter how much I change my circumstances. You are the one. I always get led back to you because we belong together. And I look at your pictures to feel close to you when I feel far away. So if there's a physical distance between you, they are looking at your pictures to feel closer to you. But it's even if there's an emotional distance. You may live in the same street or in the same community, but you are miles apart emotionally and physically too, but because they're not communicating. You can be communicating but feel miles away from them because they're not expressing their truth. So what they are saying is, I may not be able to get the words out yet or come to you just yet, but I am looking at your picture because it makes me feel closer to you. It makes me feel more tuned in with you. It makes me feel connected to you in a powerful way. And they are doing that through a picture of you in their mind they have of you. So they have a filing cabinet in their head that's all about you. And when they want to, they can just access that. Your picture, the time they've spent with you, memories, things they've said to you, things you've said to them. They can connect with that to feel closer to you. But many of them will actually have a picture of you through social media or on the phone, or even if they've hidden it in a file somewhere, they are watching you. And they're saying, when I'm at work, I'm focused on providing for our future. So they're working on themselves. Yes, they're working on their body, they're working on their goals and dreams. But when they're actually going to their job, they're focused on providing for the future. So when they're at their job, they're thinking about how they can be with you. They're trying to earn more money to put away to be with you. They're working out the finances, they're scheduling things, they're sorting things out. So they're saying, when I'm at work, I'm actually thinking about you and how I can make our future better. Become a provider. This is another role they need to step in as the masculine energy. They want to be the provider. And they don't need to provide anything for you because you provide for yourself. But they want to be able to take care of you in their own way. And part of that means being the provider, having money in the bank, being able to take you out, buy you nice things, do things for you, treat you the way that you've always treated them. Let's provide for each other. Let's be there for each other. So they're saying to you, they are doing the work right now to focus on providing for the future. And they do want to tell you they love you. They just might not be able to because of their situation. So they're waiting for the right time. But know this, that everything leads them back to you. Everything also feels miserable without you. You know, here today in the UK, look how miserable it is out there. A motorbike went past, just I lifted up the camera there, which is about speed. But they show me with the gloomy weather, that's how they feel inside. They feel gloomy. They feel gloomy, miserable, fed up, frustrated, neglected, tired, drained. They could even be going through those cold and flu-like symptoms and they're just feeling yucky, icky. So they know that no matter where they are or what they're doing, everything's dark without you and you're the warmth, you're the sunlight. So what they're missing today is your sunlight and your warmth. And that's why they're craving your presence. And that's why all paths lead home. Because no matter what, your warmth draws them in. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.